I've got a couple questions for you. Is it more important for you to win the WWE title or for you to steal the show?
I think it's important to do both. I think, if I can steal the show, then I'm definitely going to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So if we can somehow combine the both, that would be awesome.
Good, safe answer. Okay. How about, would you ever be willing to do a hair versus hair match for me? A loser shaves their head.
Oh, absolutely. My whole life I've grown my hair out, and then cut it off, and then grown it out and cut it off. The only stipulation I would have is that we do something good with the hair, especially if it's mine. Donate it to some kind of charity, or I'd like to do something positive with it if we're going to do that.
So you're going to lose and make lots of love happy. Is that what you're saying?
I would if it's for a good a good reason. I would lose happily.
Okay. Women want to know, is Roman Reigns off the market?
I think that speaks for itself.
Who wrote these? Somebody researched. Okay.
Yeah. Who did write those, huh?
I don't know. If you had a video, you could see my little piece of paper that I'm totally cheating.
It's totally your handwriting, right?
No, it's not. It's printed. Okay. What influenced you to pick the Superman punch as your trademark move?
It was just something that seemed so cool. You see it in MMA and your territory quite a bit, but it seems like it's always something that they, you try and sneak a guy with in the very beginning, or that random head kick that you'll throw out of nowhere, or that flying knee. So I thought, man, it would just be so cool if they could hit it and just knock the dude out, like right on the spot. So I was like, well, then why don't I do it? And, I threw a little theatrics in there, did the whole, the lock and load and the testing on the ground, and it's been pretty successful for me.
Honestly, every single time you do that, I worry you're going to break your hand on the ground. I really do. So you must wrap your hands pretty good.
It's actually already broken, so, yeah.
Wow. Sorry, that sucks.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hand wrapping lesson when I get there.
Oh, there we go.
No, I actually suck at it. I don't even wrap my own hands. I can't help you.
Well, yeah, hopefully I can win, when I win the title, I'll have my own hand wrapper.
Right? That's one of the perks of being the champ. Get your own hand wrapper, that's true. Well, thanks for taking the time.
Speaking of rappers, don't go just yet. Speaking of rappers, if you check out my Snickers commercial, you'll see me rip that wrapper off and take a huge bite out of that Snickers bar, because you've seen me, you've been to live shows, you've seen the intensity I bring down to the ring and how I do my thing. But if you get a chance to check out the Snickers Facebook page, you're going to see a whole different side, and it may be a side that the ladies like to see, a softer side of me, a little insecure, a little questionable. But luckily Renee Young had a game plan. She handed me that Snickers, and I was able to take a bite out of it and feel a lot better. So if you have a crazy, I imagine you do, being the competitor you are, if you have a crazy hunger alter ego, do us a favor and make a video and let us know, who Ronda Rousey is when she's hungry. And as you know, anything can happen when you're hungry.
Yeah, okay. I will check out your soft nougaty side for sure. Thank you very much for taking the time.
I'm on the right side of the turf. God woke me up, so I'm always thankful for that.
Were you ever on the wrong side?
Not yet. Doing good thus far. But yeah, we have a huge night tonight. We're in Brooklyn. We're here in Brooklyn, and we got Monday Night Raw live.
I think it's April 10th. Monday Night Raw. Do I have that right?
Hold on.
Was it tonight? Are you guys fighting tonight?
Yeah, man.
I'm playing Brooklyn.
Where are you at? We got to get you in real time. How do you deal with this guy?
I don't know. He's a pain in the ass, to be honest with you, Roman.
You're going to Long Island, too. That's what I was
right. Well, here's the deal. Here's we gave tickets away for tonight's event. Okay. We're promoting it here and all that other stuff.
I got you.
But then there's, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but there is the Long Island Coliseum out here, or the Nassau Coliseum, that they just have totally redone.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so you're coming back for that as well. And then you also have something going on in Orlando. On April 2nd, I think.
Something. This is the biggest. This is the biggest live event of all time and of all entertainment. WrestleMania. Yeah. So it's going to be awesome. We're down in Orlando at the Citrus Bowl.
April 2nd, like you said, not April 10th.
But it was an awesome experience. You know, when I was looking at it on paper, I was like, man, this is a lot. This is going to be a lot. It's going to be a crazy week, a crazy month. But I just took it day by day, and next thing I knew, I was in the match with Brock. I was staring at Brock, and I knew, okay, this is the easy part. Let me just get to what I know, physicality. I know how to throw a punch. I know how to take a punch. These are things that I was born to do. So once I got to that point, I felt at home. And, you know, we talk about the crowd and what the WWE Universe does. They're going to do what they want to do. And that's the beautiful part about it is, as a performer, the crowd's going to react accordingly, and you have to adjust on the fly, in a live moment. So for me, I think that's helped me tremendously. I think I've gotten better. I think I've progressed, and hopefully I can continue to do so and then become the best wrestler of all time.
And that's an interesting thing about the WWE is that the fans...
He immediately looked at me. He's like, what do you think? And I was like...
The security guy?
Yeah, and then he goes, was it worth it? And she's like, oh, yeah. So,
they kicked her out.
No, we gave her the pass.
Still, I'm nasty.
This isn't me giving a pass to all you ladies. Hands to yourself now. Let me go do my job.
I, on the other hand, if you see me walking down the street, go for it. Please welcome to Sports Center. There is only one Brock Lesnar.
Hey, hey! Wow. Hi. Brock, was that a familiar voice to you? That was Coach.
Yes.
Coach, I needed to take my own phone out there to record that for my own. Hi.
How are you?
Good. Brock Lesnar, joining the table. We made the joke earlier. I'm not sure you and I have ever felt so dainty. It would be funny if for some reason they replaced this lunchtime table with a seesaw.
Seesaw.